As you can see above, the countdown is on to list our company. There are so many things you need to do. I'm going to break down all the things I need to do before we're ready to list. Stage one is about just building a great business with great infrastructure, great revenue, great profitability, great team, great governance, making sure the thing makes money and progressing it to be able to be scalable. So we're at stage one. Now we're at the scalability stage. How do we scale a business like WPF Holdings, which has so many facets to it, so many different needs for human resources because they're in professional services that you can't just do with tech or AI? How do you scale it? And that's through, my decision has been through JVs, partnerships, and acquisitions, and certain business dealings that allow us to leverage other people's infrastructure. We came back to the core of what it is we do, and that is financing Australians to purchase a property with zero deposit. So now that is the central part of our business. Everything else outside of that is the noise. The finance is the signal. We're focused on getting everything through the finance arm first and distributing through partners and joint ventures afterwards, simplifying the company and scaling through the finance arm. In this way, we sacrifice some revenue, some turnover, but we maximize profit because we can scale and help more Australians get into the property market. After you've established scaling, you have to really focus in on the governance, making sure all the things that are there can't come back to bite you in the future. And we've always been key and critical on actually making sure that everything we do has their T's crossed and their I's dotted. That includes, if there's a refund in order, we pay back the refund. If there's a complaint in order, we deal with the complaint. We don't let things linger, we deal with them head on. The team is so critical because the brand is established by your team. They're the front line, not me. I may do the speaking gigs, I may do the seminars, the webinars, and all that sort of jazz, but behind me, they're the guys who take my vision to your reality. They are the indication of what WPF is to you. I am so grateful to the growing number of people watching our channel. It is so heartening to see you guys on Insta, on YouTube, really following what it is we're doing, being part of our journey to listing. And that's what this channel is about. But if I may ask that you subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can share that journey, not miss the steps, not see our failures and successes at every stage so you can learn from them, because I promise you the mistakes we make will prevent you from making the same ones or give you direct insight into what it takes. Subscribe today. Genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. After the profitability and the business and the infrastructure, then the scalability, the governance, the team, then it comes down to getting yourself ready and prepared to be listed. The reporting numbers have to be on point in reflection to what multiple you want. You have to have investor spread, which means you have to have multiple more investors. Currently, we have 26. When you get above 50, you have to turn yourself into a public company already. Not a listed company, but a public company. So instead of a PTY Ltd, we become WPF Limited. That requires audited accounting, lots more governance, a lot more communication with your investors, but you have to show that track record of communication, governance, and audited accounts before you can take it to the next stage. From 55, you need it to get to about 100 or 150 or so to get good active spread. Even though you're sacrificing that much percentage of the business you own, when you're raising that capital in the business, obviously your smaller percentage of the business is now worth more. When you have good spread, good governance, good returns in the company, and good growth for the future, because you don't want to sell the company when it's maxed out. You want to show that you have the maximum growth in there. Then you have to prepare to list. I haven't listed yet, but I have lots of mentors who are showing me how to do it. Now, my next understanding is you have to find a stockbroker who's going to take you towards listing, which means they're the ones who have to review, do all the due diligence, prepare the prospectus, and take you on a roadshow where you're presenting to all the investors what the opportunity is. After the roadshow, if they believe that you have the grounds to list, they then sponsor the list, which means they fund the perceived money for the raise into the list and get ready for the IPO. That IPO is going to be significant. It's going to be very complicated, but with that push, you have to get yourself out into the market and get people ready for that listing, get people excited about the listing. You're promoting it, which is what I'm kind of doing from now 2 years in advance, which is why I think it's so exciting that you're going to be here on the journey with me from today till then. All the successes, all the failures, you're going to hear about him here first. And there is an announcement coming next week. I'm just waiting for something to officially sign the dotted line. But from there, when you're sponsored, the IPO goes live. And if you do what you say you're going to do, you show the numbers, you have the governance, you have the history, you have the scalability, and you have the outlook towards the future, then it can be successful. Now, I understand as well that when you list, it's not one and done. You get your money, you walk off. You have to stay in the business. You have to retain a portion of your stake in the business for earn-out reasons. You have to achieve your milestones, and when you achieve your milestones and get there, then you get your full pay packet. But it's not what it's all about. It's about the growth, the journey, the exit, the clients. Everything goes into this day that you're preparing for years and years and years in advance. This company was established almost 9 years ago. At year 2, we knew we had something. So everything we've been having since then till this day is about that end goal. Every decision we've made, every partner we've brought on, we've had to say, is this going to impact our future listing? That's our end decision. That's our end movement. If someone comes for institutional sale instead, so be it. But the goal is always targeted towards that exit. And everything we've done, all the conversations I have, all the mentors I have, is about that timeline. So every step is so critical and so important. I can't wait to share every single one with you, every milestone. Stay tuned, subscribe, and watch for more towards that target up there. Take care. See you next time. Top of this page, you'll see the link to the next episode. Subscribe to watch more and press the next link.